Everybody wants some blast of magic, 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 magic. I got the magic in me.
Huh? What? Oh, hi! Welcome back. It's time for Magician 101 here at Bob's Magic Emporium. We got 4 questions this week. Let's get right into them. Before I do that, I'm going to post your questions down below for next week. Alright, first question comes from Nick Penny. Have you ever invented your own tricks, original enough they could warrant a release? And I'm going to tell you that I have not. Next question. No, I'm just kidding. I love performing magic. I'm not really into the creating aspect. I've tried to create my own tricks, but I kind of just, I just can't get the creative juices flowing. It's hard for me to do that. So I like performing magic, but maybe one day I'll create a trick. I have thought about creating some, and I've actually had some down on paper, but the concept didn't really work, so I couldn't really make it work. But that's alright. Maybe one day you'll see a trick created by me. Who knows? 5555 Trumpet says, what is the rarest trick or gimmick you own? Alright, well, one of the first tricks or gimmicks that I got was like the change bag, the mismade flag, and the magic coloring book. Those were a few that I got when I first started doing magic. So they're pretty rare because they're over 8 years old and they still hold up really well. The change bag works like it has since day one. Another rare trick that I own, or tricks, or anything that's discontinued, like this guy. This guy's been discontinued. I can't find it online. If you know about it online, let me know, just in case, try to top calling this one discontinued. But I can't find this online, but so anything discontinued products are also pretty rare because you can't get them anymore. So those are kind of my rarest tricks and gimmicks. Nick Penny, these next 2 questions have to do with kids' birthday parties. Nick Penny asked this on the Hippity Hop Rabbits. He says, yeah, I know I should have asked this on the Magician 101 video, but after you mentioned you booked a child's birthday, I just thought of it. What fees do you charge, and do you offer packages? Package show deals. Okay. Well, before I tell you how much I charge, I'm actually going to tell you what you should do. I don't know you're performing, Nick. I don't know if you've done shows or if you haven't done shows. If you're starting, if you have done performing, that's even better. If you're just starting to start booking shows and things, you want to take free shows. You want to say, I'll do this show for free, I'll do this show for free. You may be thinking, this dude is crazy, but you want to take free shows. The reason being that you want to take free shows is for experience alone. You want to be able to know how to be up on stage, give off good stage presence, not draw out your tricks, not draw out your stage presence, and you want to be able to do your audience management really, really well. Once you've got those key fundamentals down, it took me about 20 free shows before I finally did it. Then I started getting a website and promoting myself and all that. Then I started to charge. But when you start to charge, and if you are at that point where you've done a lot of free shows already, or some that are paying you 10, 20 bucks, something like that, then you want to go into seeing what other magicians charge in your area. So you want to see all the magicians who do your style of performance. So if you do strictly birthday shows, and that's what you want to strictly focus on, see what other birthday magicians are charging in the area. And it's very easy to punch it in. In Google, just punch in birthday magicians and whatever your city is. And it'll cover the list of all the birthday magicians in your area. Find out what they're charging. If they don't say on their website, give them a call. Say, what are you charging? I'd like to get started in birthday shows. And then you find out what they're charging and come in about the same price. Now, if you're just starting out, you want to start out a little low. So you want to start out, like if, let's say, birthday magicians in your area are charging $300, you want to come in about $100, or you want to come in about $250. You want to come in a little low until you get a lot of experience and do a lot of birthday shows, then start bumping up your price. So that's what you want to do. Now, I charge $200, and most magicians in this area charge $300 to $400 in that price range. The reason why I'm priced so low, and this is another good tip, is you want to make sure the other magicians in my area use rabbits and doves and live animals, that kind of thing. Some of them also do levitation, like they'll do the flying carpet. I know one magician does the flying carpet in his show. So he needs to make that money back, the money he's using to buy those big tricks like the flying carpet or the animal tricks, or even he needs to make that money back so he can feed the animals and take care of the animals. So you want to make sure that if you are using live doves or rabbits in your show, you price yourself a little higher and put on your website or put on your promotional video or whatever. I do work with rabbits and doves, and you want to make sure you put that. That way people know that they're getting more for the money. That's what you want to know. Like on my website, I say I don't work with any real animals in quotation marks because I do use Rocky Raccoon, which isn't a real animal. But yeah, and also in your promo video, speaking of that promo video, if you use live animals, put the live animal in your promo video. Do a trick in your promo video where the live animal appears. So if you just work with doves, make a dove appear in your promo video. If you work with a rabbit and a dove, make the dove change into the rabbit during the promo video. If you use just a rabbit, make the rabbit appear somehow. Do that, and that will also help increase your business as well. All right, and Jay Brothwick has the final question. When can I come to Bob's Magic Emporium? Then love to support your magic shop. Smiley face. You can't because it's a fictional magic shop. Unless you're in the state of Maryland in the United States, maybe I could let you come and see my video studio, but it's not a real magic shop. I know. LOL. That's not his real trick, though. His real trick is what 5 tricks would you use for children's shows / parties that you can think are the best that grabs their attention? All right, well, I do want to say anything that the kids can get involved and help with. Shouting out, which is really good. Like Run Rabbit Run. Kids shout out where the rabbit is. When you say, so the rabbit's, make sure the rabbit does not move from over here. He moves across and it's like, okay, so the rabbit's in here and the kids are like, no, he's over there. And you open the door, it's like, no, it's over there. And then you make the rabbit run across, and that is one that kids love because they can shout out where the rabbit is. Same thing with the sucker die box. That's another really good one because kids can shout out where the die is. Or the chimneys here. I don't remember the name of this trick. I want to call it the dice chimneys. The chimney dice. That's a good one for kids shows. The duck. Roger. I call him Roger the duck. It's a really good one. Change bags and any kind of change bag routine like a mismade flag or something like that. It's a really good one to do for kids shows. Another one that actually grabs kids' attention, and it shouldn't, but it's so fun to perform, is the vanishing bandana. That's another really good one to do. If you get a really good quality audio CD and you play it, kids love that trick. They laugh when the funny parts happen, like when you pull out the banana, it's supposed to be a bandana. So that's just a really great trick. So I would probably say the 5 tricks that I use in all my kids shows are Hippity Hop Rabbits, Run Rabbit Run, Roger the Duck, Mismade Flag, something like that with a change bag, and the sucker die box. Those are probably the best 5 tricks to do in a kids show. But there's also other ones that I do use, but I think those are the best ones that every kid's magician kind of owns, and they kind of use in their shows, including myself. So that's this week's Magician 101. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for another episode of Magician 101. Post your questions down below for next week.